The CDC is all in on its updated quarantine recommendations for those who test positive for COVID. Thanks for joining us. I'm Catherine Halverson. News 9's Isaac Dinesen is in the studio with how these new guidelines could impact healthcare right here in central Wisconsin.
Yeah, good evening, Catherine. These new guidelines coming into effect amid a nationwide surge in cases. And with the changing nature of the virus, though quarantines will be shorter, it's still important to stay alert.
As we continue to learn more, we know that there are going to be changes.
The CDC has implemented new guidelines related to those who test positive for COVID-19, as well as after the fact.
Regardless of your vaccination status, if you are determined a positive case, you should stay home for 5 days.
The number of 5 days is a drop-off from the previous guidelines, where it used to be 10. It's also now recommended you wear a mask for 5 days after your symptoms clear. So why is it now these are being put into effect?
They're basing this on what they're believing how the Omicron variant works. It is obviously highly contagious, as people have been told, but it seems to be much shorter in duration.
With many lines of work impacted by shortages as well as the old quarantine recommendations, these new ones might be more helpful for certain groups.
I think that some of the changes will be helpful for the workforce and also for our kiddos or our students in schools to be able to receive some of those positive impacts of being active within our society.
Health officials are anticipating a high demand for testing. So if you think you might be symptomatic, they're saying you should know for sure.
The issue is that, when in doubt, if possible, get tested. That is the safest thing to do. It's for your safety. It's for the safety of others that you're around.
And health officials are also stressing the importance of getting vaccinated and boosted, which can lower your chances of being hospitalized. Live in studio, Isaac Dinesen, News 9 WAOW.